wake up and you know it's just going to be a shitty day and you don't want to be a grown-up. But unfortunately, when you have responsibilities, you have to show up. You can't not be there. It amazes me how irresponsible so many people are. They just, don't go to work when they're supposed to. They don't do the things that they're supposed to do. They don't, obviously there are factors that influence that. I'm talking about when there are no factors. Just you overslept or you forgot or this or that. Like, that's just such a shitty excuse, and it happens all the time. You see, I've had administrative assistants that just don't show up, and then when they do show up, they feel like they don't have to really perform at the level they're expected to. And the expectation is that if you're an administrative assistant, you have a certain set of responsibilities and a certain level of performance that you're expected to demonstrate. And the more you get paid, the more your responsibilities are, and the more your expected output is. But what I'm talking about is just people who are just lazy and don't do what they need to do. So, this morning was a prime example of just having a shitty morning and just not wanting to do it. I've been getting up at 5:30 in the mornings, and the alarm went off this morning, and it was just like, no, I'm good. I don't want to get up. But I got up, and I'm supposed to get on the treadmill every day. I've been trying to do 30 minutes. I only did 1 mile, which was about 12 minutes. I'm running real slow right now. So I did it. I didn't want to do it, and I'm kind of beating myself up that I didn't push myself more and do the 30 minutes I wanted to do. But, some days you just have to kind of make those compromises, but you still have to show up. You still have to do it. You can't always bring your A game, but at least showing up is the important part. And I think that is true across so many different things in life. Show up for your kids. When your kids have events, try as hard as you can to be there, to be present. To be present is important as well, to be engaged and not just be sitting and playing on your phone while your kids are playing basketball or baseball or whatever. Show up in the sense of trying to get involved with some of those sports and those activities as well. And so much of that is parent-led and parent-driven that it's tough for organizations like rec departments and schools and scouts and stuff like that to actually sustain those activities unless parents show up. So, being a grown-up is all about where you need to be, when you need to be, and being there. And today, it's not going to be a great day. It's not going to be a bad day. It's just going to be one of those days. And there are a lot of those days where they're just, they're not the best day ever. They're not the worst day ever. They're just a day. And a lot of times it feels like you're just trying to get through life, and, every day is Groundhog Day and you're just doing the same thing over and over. I totally get that. And I totally feel that too. And I feel like today is one of those days. But it's just, you got to get through this day to get to the next one. And you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep showing up.